Hey guys, thanks for checking out another video. Today we're going to be doing a breakdown of Lorna Shore's Pain Remains Trilogy, a collection of 3 songs totaling about 20 minutes of runtime on their latest album of the same name. While these songs are just as powerful of a listen with audio only, I'd advise watching their corresponding music videos to get the full effect of this trilogy, but I should also admonish those of you sensitive to certain topics that these videos show a number of scenarios involving self-harm. I'll discuss the music videos and storyline first, and then the songs. Getting into the premise, our story follows a man who loses his wife to an unspecified illness or injury, then proceeds to take his own life at the funeral, or so we think. Part 1, Dancing Like Flames, clocks in at just over 6 minutes. The video starts off in a hospital room, chronologically showing the wife slowly dying as the husband recalls the couple's fondest memories together. The cinematography here is actually beautiful, and the actors did a great job conveying these tragic situations and emotions. Part 2, After All I've Done, I'll Disappear, is about the same length, just under 6 minutes. The video takes us into a dark church, where after visiting his wife's coffin, the husband slits his wrists and throat, falling to the floor. Throughout all this, we see more of the couple's happier memories from their life together, mirroring the first video. Part 3, In a Sea of Fire, is an epic conclusion, clocking in at just over 9 minutes. Things take an unexpected turn when the husband wakes up on the church floor only to irately knock over his wife's memorial displays surrounding her coffin. He then heads home, bandages himself up, and returns for the funeral. Upon returning to the church, we find crowded pews and a priest conducting the service. Afterwards, the husband goes home, douses every room in the house with gasoline, and lights the home ablaze. During this display of simultaneous rage and agony, we hear Will Ramos repeating the line, "Let this fire rain down and bury me." Again, I love the cinematography here. The video toggles back and forth between nice memories with the couple inside the home in specific rooms, enjoying laughs and quality time in front of sunlit windows, and in returning to present day, the husband soaking those same rooms in gasoline before setting them ablaze. The entire video actually has great fire CGI throughout, especially during the band performance shots. Getting onto the music, I really think the guys have outdone the And I Return to Nothingness EP with just this trilogy of songs alone on Pain Remains. Eventually, I'll make another video reviewing the entire album, but for now I just wanted to dive into the title trilogy for the sake of its magnitude. Clearly, a lot of time, effort, and money went into just these 3 songs, and I felt they deserved their own video. You know what's funny? There used to be times when I would listen to Lorna Shore shortly after Will Ramos joined the band, and I would say to myself, what's the big deal? This is just Cradle of Filth with breakdowns. But honestly, I get it now. I didn't get it before, but I get it now. The Pain Remains trilogy is going into the history books as my first love in the realm of orchestral deathcore, if we can now say there is such a subgenre. These songs are packed with as much emotion as they are brutality, and a huge reason for that is the symphonic string progressions and voicings happening in the big, nasty choruses of these 3 songs. With tremendous melodies like these, you don't need clean vocals. You only need the inhuman, harsh vocals of one Will Ramos, and you're all set. Dancing Like Flames is probably the most melancholic of the 3. In fact, I feel Pain Remains 1, Dancing Like Flames, almost leans on the orchestral elements a little too much, in that this is such a sad song about such a sad subject. However, things slot into place and make perfect sense when listening to all 3 songs in the trilogy sequentially. After All I've Done, I'll Disappear picks up the pace and gets things moving. The main riff is a really catchy, almost melodic death-inspired hook with some techie vibes as well in the note selections and picking patterns. In a Sea of Fire is the longest of the 3, and a perfect blend of the preceding 2. This one is over 9 minutes long and has a perfect balance between the orchestral side and the brutal riffy side of Lorna Shore. Going component by component, I think Will Ramos has really outdone himself, and it's nice to hear him on a body of work that exceeds an hour of running time. So many harsh vocalists get boring to listen to after a while, but I feel that Will makes great vocal choices going riff by riff in these songs, and he plays a multitude of characters. These aren't just different voices and pitches he's using. I really perceive him as such a unique and versatile singer, playing multiple characters for the benefit of both the song and the listener. The string work is just as diverse and interesting to listen to as a result. You'll hear a variety of tech death riffs, chunky breakdowns, soaring dramatic solos, and catchy straightforward riffs as well in this trilogy of songs alone. And wow, holy blast beats. I can't believe some of these melodic progressions I'm hearing syncopated with these blast beats and wicked fast double bass sections. It's unbelievable how far this band has come since their metalcore days on the Triumph EP in 2010. Low points, I can only really nitpick a couple things, since I'm incredibly biased when it comes to riffing with intent over chugging for filler. I can't help but find a few of the more deathcore moments in these songs to be a bit repetitive. However, these sections don't take away from the song's more epic moment. Honestly, I think my biggest beef with the whole thing is the mix. The vocals and drums are so loud at times, I can't hear a damn thing the guitars and bass are doing unless I really focus. Other than that, this trilogy is amazing, as is the album. I'll be back with a review of the full record, but for now, thanks for watching, and please give a like and subscribe if you like this video. Peace!